Right out of the mold, we have very, very little cleanup to do.
Our Allied BC40, this is Courtney's personal bike.
I'm showing off our lift damper today. This is the new V2 version.
That comes in 10 different colorways.
Prototype all steel front triangle.
We've got Kyle Straight's Rampage bike. If you watched him, Kyle Straight's pretty good dude, become a good friend.
They had this frame anodized, so it's not paint, it's actually an anodized frame.
These levers be two pieces, then you interlock together.
It does also have gesture control and voice control, so if you put your palms up, it's gonna start recording like that.
I'm sorry, the book is named after the original mountain bike magazine, which I also published.
77, Charlie came to me with $300 in his hand. He said, "Joe, make me a proper frame," because his old clunkers were busting.
Your table here folds up, closes that out, everything folds in.
So this is Jimmy Deaton's bike that he set the course speed record on at the famous Kamikaze downhill up at Mammoth Mountain.
Probably the most talked about bike on the internet. It's probably broke the internet a few times.
This is our brand new Search Carbon.
Showcasing our new Energy Chews.
Remove your wheels, remove your pedals potentially.
We are a multi-destination pass.
What's up, you guys? Mo Awesome with Awesome MTB. We just wrapped up day 2 here at the Sea Otter Classic. We're gonna show you guys some of the coolest bikes, coolest products. If you guys don't know, Awesome MTB is my wife Hannah and I. We run an independent mountain bike media company. Super awesome, a lot of bike reviews, a lot of product guides. So definitely subscribe for more content. My voice is already gone. Awesome day at day 2 at the Sea Otter Classic, and let's get after it.
Hey, this is Scott Nickel, and we are at the Sea Otter Classic 2025. And today I'm the founder of Ibis, by the way. And today we're going to take a look at our XE frame. This frame is made just about a half hour north of here in our Pajaro factory. And the factory is completely run off the solar panels on the roof. We have about 280 solar panels. And it's a very, very clean and green operation where we make these bikes. The XE is our 100 mil rear travel, 120 front. We won a bronze medal in the Olympics last year and won a number of World Cups. And the bike is pretty phenomenal. This is a self-heated mold, very different than how most of the carbon bikes are made. We have a bunch of little transducers in here that heat up the molds and produce a super clean frame. Right out of the mold, we have very, very little cleanup to do. There's almost no work required after the frame comes out of the mold. So we managed to cut the labor time down dramatically from how these bikes are normally made, and we're just refining the process more and more.
Shane with Allied Cycle Works, and this is our new Able. So big tire gravel bike, fits 225 front and rear. Here we got 2.2s, you can see there's plenty of clearance. 52 chain ring, max for the front, and a cool little storage compartment here comes with the bag. So really fast, big tire gravel bike. This is our BC40. It's designed around a 120, can accommodate lower travel, but 66.5 degree head tube angle, 76 degree seat tube angle. Climbs really well and descends like a trail bike. So really playful, surprised how much you can get away with. And yeah, this one's paired with some flight attendant and again, another cool custom paint job. We have our Allied BC40. This is Courtney's personal bike. She's got flight attendant front and rear and then these cool holographic Duke wheels. This one's set up 110, but you'll see it on the World Cup start line very soon.
I'm Noah from MRP. That's Troy, not from MRP. Showing off our lift damper today. This is the new V2 version that we just launched on Tuesday. It's been a very successful product for us. People are upgrading their Fox and RockShox fork with these on a daily basis. The new V2 version has better compression damping with a wider range, a more open, as well as a more closed, giving you almost like a platform type feel. So this thing is really awesome. We've got this virtually every Fox and RockShox fork on the market. We're also showing off a new prototype 38 millimeter fork that we're showing here. Big 38 millimeter stanchions, features that new V2 lift damper. Bunch of cool features like auto pressure relief valves on the back and quick service ports. Like all of our forks, it's going to be available in shred coat, so you can do it in 18 different colors, including the lowers and the crown, one or the other. A lot of customization options, and we'll do it tuned just for you, for your riding style and your rider weight.
How's it going? This is Jack from Party Shirt International. We're here at the Sea Otter Classic, loving life. Got my team, Cooper here behind me. We're just representing, bringing some joy, some colors, some wildness to Sea Otter. Loving it, seeing all the friends, getting people shirted out, talking shirt, hanging out with the greatest bikers in the world, just having the best time. We got our new product here, the jersey, which we're excited about. That comes in 10 different colorways, really crazy, good to get going real fast, lightning speed. Our original Stretch Tech shirt, though, is always crushing it. People are stoked. Bunch of collaborations we got this season with some of our favorite brands. We got Curious Creatures, we got Fox, we got Crank Brothers, we got Smith, doing all the stuff, getting people kitted out. We're gonna give this entire mannequin away tomorrow.
DVO! 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 DVO!
Hey, I'm Ryan here with Trek Bikes out at Sea Otter Classic 2025. We brought something kind of fun and unique this year. This is the steel top fuel prototype that one of our engineers, Kyle, made for fun. It's got a production rear end from a carbon top fuel and a prototype all steel front triangle that was made in the Proto Lab. It's a super cool bike. It's kind of got a cool sustainability story, but also just it's got a really fun ride quality to it. The steel kind of just makes it ride very smooth, and it's a super fun bike. Still got the same geometry as our carbon fuel has now, and we're hoping to put it out in the future, but still more news to come.
My name is Tyler Cloward, work on product here at RE Bikes. We've got Kyle Straight's Rampage bike. If you watched him, Kyle Straight's pretty good dude, becoming good friends. He's been in most every single Rampage since the beginning, doing his first one as a teenager. But this is his Rampage bike that we built for him. This is a Superior Peak. Did some custom paint. Kind of what you might notice is a little bit different about this one is it has a single crown fork on it versus a dual crown. If you go rewatch his race run, he hit a tail whip on probably one of the sketchiest jumps on the mountain, but he crushed it. A little bit different setup than what you see on the website of the Superior Peak. He's running his 27.5 just because of what he's doing going down the steep mountain. 100 millimeters travel. Obviously, it's got the Kyle Straight tune in the shock. Him and I are similar sizes. I definitely can't compress that suspension. It's just a big dude, but a little bit different rear triangle to shorten things up for him to be able to offer some of the tricks and some of the specialty things that he's doing. But yeah, I saw this one in Rampage. See the poster here of him hitting one of the big drops.
Hey, I'm Jim with Provello, and this is the Cub House by Provello Zulu 3. So Cub House is a bike shop based out of the LA area. They're pretty close to us and one of our really good dealers and friends. They had this frame anodized, so it's not paint, it's actually an anodized frame by someone named Ashley, and she has like an Instagram account called Ashley Anodized It. They built this bike together with some help from Hope, Paul, Yoshimura, and Velocity, and of course Provello. And the bike is getting raffled off. As long as you spend at least 10 bucks, the money will go to, it'll get raffled, someone will win the bike, and then the money is going to go to fire relief in LA to rebuild the trail system from the Eaton fire, because this shop is right next to where the Eaton fire happened down in LA.
Hello, my name is Tomo from Clever Standard. I designed these levers. These levers be two pieces, then you interlock together, then became the portable quick link pliers and other functions. This is the tubeless tire plug kit DIY. Then I use this material from marine waste, then repair the tubeless tires. Then once you assemble this kit, it became the plugger. This is called adapt tool. This is the adapter and the valve core removal tools. Then if you use this on the valve core adapter, then upside down valve core wrench. Also, this inner thread goes on this outer thread. So you like to try to beat up, then more airflow without valve core inside.
My name is Danyun and I'm with Insta360 at Sea Otter Classic 2025. Here we are showcasing our newest products, the X4 that came out last April. So it's a 360 action camera that's basically having two fish-out lenses on both sides, and then it's capturing over 180-degree footage on each side, and then the footage that's overlapping will get erased by the algorithm, so it creates a seamless stitching. The stick itself and the camera will be invisible in the footage. This one now is an 8K 360 cameras that's waterproof down to 10 meters. What else? So it does also have gesture control and voice control. So if you put your palms up, it's gonna start recording like that, and then if you put your palms up again, it will stop recording. Yeah. This is our Ace Pro 2 cameras. This came out last, believe November or December, and then this is the second generation of our 8K action camera. It's a single lens wide angle action camera. The field of view on this one is 157 degree. The second generation now also comes with the wind muff. It helps with the wind noise deduction basically. And the lens itself, the Leica lens, is also removable now in this generation. Has very nice low light capability, and underwater footage is very crisp. And we also have the Go 3S. So the Go 3S is a tiny camera that you can mount basically on anything. It's magnetic, so you'll be able to wear a magnet pendant under your shirt, and then you'll be able to mount it just like that. So it gives you a really nice hands-free POV. It also comes with other accessories such as the Easy Clip, so you'll be able to clip that to your baseball cap. It gives you a really nice helmet POV. And then a lot of our mountain bikers use this for downhill, so they will mount the camera under their visor, and then it gives them a really nice wide-angle footage from there.
So hey, my name,
I got it. I know how to do this. All right. Hey, my name is Charlie Kelly. I wrote this book with the able assistance of my good friend Joe Breeze, who is standing over here. And I found out that about half of what I wrote wasn't true, but Joe corrected it for me. How do you like that? Nice. Okay, take two. Actually, I took two before I came here. I'm sorry. Yeah. The book is named after the original mountain bike magazine, which I also published, Fat Tire Flyer, and you can't forget that name.
No, you can't.
And this is Repack and the Birth of Mountain Biking. And the guy on the cover is a very much younger version of me. In the 70s, my friends and I were riding old cruisers, you know, and some of them were modified. Joe just rode them pretty much as they were, add a front brake and ride it, coaster brake. And at the same time, I owned an Italian racing bike. And I put this bike next to my Italian bike and I say, you know, what if you built this bike as nice as an Italian racing bike? And the question hung in the air, because who knows somebody to build a bike frame? Well, actually, my friend Joe had built a small handful of frames under the instruction, or after the instruction, from Albert Eisentraut, certainly one of the deans of American frame building. And I went after Joe. It took me about a year to talk him into it. But once he took my money, there was no backing out. And it did take him 8 months to change the world, but some people take longer. What we have is the very first custom built from the ground up bike for off-road before the name mountain bike even appeared. And it's heavily overbuilt. If you rode this bike today, you'd hate it because it's a brutal ride, but it was still the best there was in its time. And this bike has been over Pearl Pass, this bike has been down Repack, this bike has been a lot of places.
I'm Joe Breeze. I'm with the Marin Museum of Bicycling, which is also essentially the International Mountain Bike Hall of Fame in Fairfax, California. So this is Charlie Kelly's Breezer. I built this in 1978. In 1977, Charlie came to me with $300 in his hand. He said, Joe, make me a proper frame, because his old clunkers were busting. And I looked at him like, aren't we just having fun out here? And thought about it for 2 more seconds, realized I could build 10 frames with that $300, and I say, okay, I'll build 10. And so this is the first one. It's for Charlie Kelly, because he's the guy who made me do it. And it's made out of chromoly tubing, lighter, stronger than its 1940s predecessor Newsboy bike frames, made out of mild steel. And yeah, it's just essentially, you could say it's the first modern mountain bike ever sold. This one right here. The prototype is in the Smithsonian. I mean, hey, we were just having fun, right? But hey, somehow somebody else seemed to like what we were doing. I remember standing at the top of Mount Tam with my buddy Otis Guy saying, looking at the San Francisco Bay covered head to toe with mud one day in the winter, and Otis, who else is going to want to do this? So anyway, that's kind of how it was, and other people did apparently. So this is Jimmy Deaton's bike that he set the course speed record on at the famous Kamikaze downhill up at Mammoth Mountain back in the early 90s. Going 60 miles an hour on this bike, flying down the service road there. And it's a bike from Yeti. John Parker's team, man, they had so many cool riders. John Tomac, Missy Giovi, Juliana Furtado, etc. And it's made with Easton tubing and a lot of cool stuff that was being introduced back then by Chuck Texiera from Easton. He came by the booth and he said, well, I had a hand in making the tubing on the frame, the stem, even the Ringley seat post at Easton tubing. So yeah, 66 tooth chainring to develop that high gear, made by Paragon Machine Works in Larkspur, especially for him and Miles Rockwell, who was on the same team riding the very same bike at the same time. First met Jimmy at the top of Repack. Crazy kid out of Sacramento, maybe 17 years old, and he beat me by 2 seconds that day, and he probably hadn't even reviewed the course. And he's the only guy to go on from winning at Repack to win at the biggest downhill venues in Europe.
This is Chris, I'm with Escapade Trailers. What we're looking at here today is the Topo 2 MTB, most recent trim level from Escapade. What you see here is the standard body and chassis of our Topo 2 line. This comes with a single piece fiberglass body, a fully hot dip galvanized frame on our proprietary suspension. All the bells and whistles you get in a standard Topo 2 Voyager trim, lots of storage, systems management, you have heating and cooling, and tons of the comforts of home inside the cabin. As we kind of move around, so you'll see both entry doors, stargazer window. This is kind of all the exterior things. We have an awning here as well as a king size iCamper up top. These are all kind of standard features that you can get on any Escapade. What is really special about the MTB though, aside from this very attention-grabbing lava colorway, comes in the back of the trailer. You can start to see here we have our switchback hitch. This is a fully integrated hitch into the frame of the trailer. It is also hot dip galvanized for longevity, built out of durable steel. What this does is really keep your bike secured while you are traveling and then fully swing out of the way once you're up at camp. In the hitch itself, we have a Feedback Sports mechanic clamp for maintenance work, as well as the brand new Kuat piston ion rack that they just released this week. Last thing about the MTB that's really special, other than the upgraded kind of accessory kit that comes as part of the trailer itself, is the fully integrated Feedback Sports mechanic toolkit. That is actually closed up with your cutting board here, so that kind of just fits in here, secures everything away while you're traveling. Your table here folds up, closes that out, everything folds in. You got a nice 140 watts of solar up here, so this really provides everything you need for pretty amazing mountain bike adventures built into your on-the-go mobile.
How's it going, guys? My name is Andre from Shecon Sports. I'm here to show you our mountain bike bag and also our road bag. This is a bag with a brand new camo look and design. It allows and functions very easily. Remove your wheels, remove your pedals potentially, and the bike is fully packed. It rolls up, folds up into a nice tight little area, and you can store it pretty much anywhere. Right over here we have the road bike version. This will fit pretty much all road bikes and most gravel bikes. Same concept, the only thing you have to do is remove your wheels. We also have a bunch of other protection options like the handlebar shield. We make a rear triangle frame shield over here. for more padding around the rear end. And the bags work great. All TSA approved and 4 wheels on the bottom to roll around.
Hey, I'm Rob Brown. I'm here with Loam Pass. We are a multi-destination pass. So we have 50 bike parks. You buy one pass, you get access 2 days to each of them. It's $250, and if you come by Sea Otter, we're doing a helicopter trip giveaway. So pass is super awesome. We're stoked. Adding new parks all the time, and you got to check it out. My Ari Superior Peak. We got the EXT Vaea on there, kind of a single, super cool moto fork that they're doing for the mountain bike now. Inverted downhill fork. And then, the Ari Peak's running, or the Superior is running pretty mint.
Hey guys, Chad Perrin, VP of Sales of Gravity Cartel. We're at Sea Otter. Come check out some of the rad builds we have in here. Probably the most talked about bike on the internet, it's probably broke the internet a few times, is Ministry, a full CNC aluminum build with Spank parts. So we've got the Spoon 110 pedal, Spike 33 grips with a Spike 35 Vibracore bar to keep the vibration down. You got our stem on it, laced on our wheels. I mean, look at that bike. It is a beaut. Only one in the world, and it's right there. This is our friend Derek. He's a SRAM rep in the Pacific Northwest. This is his Pivot Phoenix. It's a very large frame, but this thing is super light. Derek's a tall guy, so he runs our high-rise bars and runs a typical 30 grip and runs he's been running our 359 and 369 wheels on this. And this is the DH party rig. And there's also some witchcraft here with 2 chains that you can talk to Pivot about.
What's up, everybody? My name is Gabriel with Goo Energy Labs out here at Sea Otter Classic, showcasing our new energy chews. Bite-sized chews give you energy for your long rides, hot days. Out here at Sea Otter Classic, showcasing our entire product lineup.
Hey, my name's Alex. I'm the brand manager here for Norco USA, and this is our brand new Search Carbon. New for 2025, launches on Tuesday, April 15th. You'll be able to find it in store. It is a true gravel bike, 50 mil tire clearance, suspension corrected fork. So you can see there, you've got a little custom fender from us, nice little touches, little details, but good gravel geo. Has brand new for us, first time ever, gonna do in-tube storage. So we've got all your little snacks, goodies, maybe a little taquito, maybe a little burrito, fits in there. Super stable, well weather sealed. You've got 45 mil tires on spec, because we actually ride gravel and we know that's what people are looking for. We also have this bike in aluminum, so fender compatible. You can see these handy little removable fender mounts on the rear here, little hit at the dropout, and then on there as well. If you want 3-pack mounts, rack mounts, be able to run panniers, we also make this bike in aluminum.